Ah, okay. I don't know. All right, so this is Sonia Nubis, and I'm the guitar player of the heavy metal, heavy rock band COBRA Spell.
Okay. So can you tell me more about the band name?
Yes, so the band name, honestly, the name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very spontaneous. I was thinking about many cool names, and Cobra Spell came to my mind. There is no very much deep story behind it. It was just like, oh, it sounded pretty cool, so I just went for it.
Okay. I really like the name because the movie Cobra Kai
Yeah, yeah.
is like that. So that's why I like it a lot. So
A lot of people say to us that our music should be on Cobra Kai.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Would be fun.
So so maybe you will make the music for the movie.
Yeah, it would be nice. Maybe, who
Yeah,
knows? There's another new season after this one. Yeah.
yeah. So in the September 2020, you release a EP. Can you tell me a little more about Love Venom?
Yeah, so in 2020 we released Love Venom, and this was our debut, and it was really something we did for fun. I composed some songs, and I wanted to see if people would enjoyed the sound of Cobra Spell. So I thought, okay, let's just release, let's see how it goes. And it's a 4-track EP, certainly very 80s sounding. Songs that remind us to bands such as Dokken and Rat, and the more melodic 80s heavy rock bands from
Yeah.
LA. That's kind of our biggest influence. And yeah, this is what Love Venom is about. It's about fun, and yeah, and that's it. Yeah, this is our first
Yeah.
EP.
So have you been in Sweden and played before?
I have been in Sweden before. Yes, I have played in Sweden already a few times. In Sweden Rock, I've played in Moscow Rock. I've played in Umeå,
In
and
Umeå.
yeah.
I am from Luleå.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played there, and yeah, I hope to play there more often soon with Cobra Spell. Would love to go there. Yeah,
Okay,
again.
cool. So you also made a video with your last movie with 700,000 views. Can you tell me about that movie?
Yes, so this music video is from the song Addicted to the Night, which can be found in YouTube. It's our single from our latest EP, Anthems of the Night. And it's a song that features quite some speed. It's very melodic, and it's for fans that enjoy a little bit faster 80s songs. The song speaks about going out at night and being addicted to it, pretty much addicted to the night, being addicted to the partying and addicted to the substances, and that's what it actually is about. And yeah, we aimed to have a very visual experience in that music video, so it features a lot of LED lights and many features that reminds us to the 80s. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because you got a lot of views on that movie, 700,000.
Yeah, it's very cool. I'm very happy about it. For me,
Yeah.
it's a song that has a lot of meaning behind it, and for me, it's also my favorite Cobra Spell song. So I bind a lot of emotional value to it. So it's very cool to see that people enjoy it, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's true. I actually posted today on my Facebook, and
All right.
so uh,
Thank you.
yeah, that's because people just asking, can you post the music from the band you talking with so we can listen on the
We
So
have something coming very soon. You might like it.
oh,
Something
cool.
new. Yeah, very,
So
very soon. So
so
stay tuned.
something so maybe something from my radio station, Veckans Band Metal Radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool. So you was on tour with the Rust the boss. The
That's right. We did a tour in Spain with Ross the Boss. And yeah, we did play with them. They're amazing live. They're so energetic. And it was a big honor to play for them. We were a support act. And it was our first time playing in Spain with Cobra
okay.
Spells. It was a very cool experience to to be there. I just moved to Spain, and I am half Spanish, so it's like going back to my second home, and it's very nice to see how passionate the audience is.
I can understand, because I think if you play with one band you really like, it will be more, how we say that in English, it will be more cool for you.
I mean, for sure, I love Ross the Boss. He's also very nice. They're very kind musicians. Fun to hang around with. You can learn a lot.
Yeah, I can understand that. So, what makes your band different from other bands?
Sorry?
What makes your band different from other bands?
I believe we are different because we really appreciate the sleaziness from the 80s. There's a lot of bands that like the 80s, but are kind of afraid to touch the more glammy side of the 80s because it can be a little bit too much, or it can be like intimidating because it's very over the top. And Cobra Spell is not afraid to go over the top. We really like to do things big and very pronounced, and we like it to be more is like with the mentality of more is more. That's kind of the mentality of Cobra Spell. So we do like and we do like to embrace that sleazy side of the 80s, such as bands like Rat and Kiss embraced, and that's kind of what we like to bring back in the most authentic way possible, like some kind of time machine that brings you back to the time. That's kind of the goal of Cobra Spell, is to give you that feeling, and I think that's what makes us special.
Yeah. Okay, so please tell me more about the song. Can you tell about the story or lyrics about the songs?
Well, they all have particularly different stories, so I cannot explain each song. But overall, we have songs that tell about love stories. We have songs that speak about making dreams come true, and we have songs that also can speak about driving fast, accelerate, for example. So they're quite, I would say, very 80s themes to sing about, pretty much. And that's what we do. I mean, we wanted to do in the most authentic way possible, so we write in that style.
Okay, cool. So then we have coming to part 2, and that's our 8th question. So are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So what was the first record you buy for your own money?
It's a Kiss Alive 2.
Okay, cool. So what song do you wish you have made?
Ooh, I think the song that I wish that I wrote. That's a very good question. I think Kiss was made for loving you, because I'm a huge Kiss fan, and there's many songs by Kiss that I really enjoy, even more than that one. But that's such a hit. It's such a hit. It became such a big song. It was so revolutionary for rock music that I believe that I wish that I wrote it, because we probably gained so much royalties from it too, because it's so known. It's
Yeah,
such a iconic song that I wish I've written. It's also very revolutionary because they implemented a different kind of drum rhythm in rock music, which never was done before. A more like disco kind of drum, which was very like controversial for the rock scene back then, because like, oh, you're gonna implement disco in rock music. But I think I personally really like that they tried that out, and it definitely was a good move for Kiss, in my opinion.
it's a really great song because in Veckans Band Metal Radio we play that song a lot.
Yeah, it's a catchy tune. It's
Yeah.
legendary.
So what is the best record I have released?
Wow, that's a hard one. I I have a very hard time answering that, because there's so many records that I enjoy that I hate making a choice, but I can tell you some albums: Under Lock and Key by Dokken, the debut of Kiss. I also really like Hysteria from Def Leppard, Trilogy by Yngwie Malmsteen, Dancing Undercover by Rat. What else? Yeah, every single album by Kiss for me has a special place for me. So I have a very hard time choosing a number one. There's many.
Yeah,
for me.
it's too many. I think the question maybe are too heavy an answer on.
Hmm.
So, what the worst place you have play?
The
The,
weirdest place.
yeah,
What?
what is the worst place you have been and play a concert?
Well, I don't dare to say that because I wouldn't say there's any weird place that I've played in because I don't consider a place to be weird. I enjoy every single show, but I could say that. Let me think. I think for me the weirdest experience was playing live stream. Maybe that would be something. It's not specifically a place, but playing live on live stream for me feels very weird because you don't have an audience. So
Yeah,
that was my weirdest live experience.
it's
Playing
not
a live
good
stream.
quality.
Yeah, with
So,
Cryptid was we played stream. Yeah.
yeah. So, what is the most unrated band or artist?
Mm, underrated. Good one. I don't know, honestly. I think for me right now, a very underrated band would be Sabir, which is an Australian heavy metal band.
Okay,
And I think they should be more known because they're very, very cool. Yeah, I really like this band.
I don't know them, so I maybe need to check it out.
Yeah, it's very authentic. It reminds me to Rat. It reminds me to Wasp. It reminds me a lot of the 80s.
Okay,
And the frontman is very, very cool. I really like this guy. I like his voice. And yeah, they should definitely be more known, in my opinion.
cool. So, can you say a record other people don't think you like?
I don't think about what I don't like, to be honest. I'm very honest. There is not much that I think that I honestly, the music that I don't like, I could not name names because I don't listen to it, obviously. But I try to avoid singer-songwriter music. I don't like singer-songwriter music.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what is the strangest thing that's happened in your concert you have seen?
Oof. Strange. I probably forget now because let me think. I mean, I've seen like um, toilet papers being thrown. Yeah, I've had toilet papers in the audience to us,
Okay.
to us, not to us, but in the audience, people throwing toilet papers. I've seen that before. What else? I've seen people with papers asking for my pic, which it's not strange. It's just very cool. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
that's a funny experience. Um, what else? I don't know. I cannot think about anything that particular right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you ready for part three?
Yes.
Okay. So, this is a band question, but I just take random band, and the question are, what do you think about the festival food?
So it really depends, honestly. Every festival has different food. So I
Yeah.
can, but usually it's very simple, like fries and you know what? I don't know. I mean, every festival has different food. I could not give you a specific answer. It would be
Yeah.
depending on which festival. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to give a question to next band?
Yeah, I would say my question to the next band would be, what is their favorite band? That would be
Okay.
my question to them. Yeah.
And do you want to say anything to everyone want to see this interview?
Yes, so with Cobra Spell, we're gonna release something special very soon. So stay very tuned to our social media channels because we are teasing a little bit about it. It's coming maybe end this month, maybe the next month. It's coming very, very soon. So yeah, stay tuned. And we have music released. We are on YouTube, so you can find our music. Yes.